The ideal male body type has been constantly and ever changing. Rising to popularity in the 50s, the golden era physique differs greatly from the 90s and early 2000s mass monster. The incredible size, weight, and unattainability of the mass monster has led to a resurgence of the currently favored classic physique. But despite these different ideal body types and physiques, there has only been one perfect physique, without flaw: the Peter Griffin Fortnite skin. His main dominating characteristic being that gargantuan neck holding up that massive cranium. And today, I'm going to show you how to attain this physique. A lot of people, haters mostly, will say that this is impossible and that you can't actually grow your neck. I would like to point to myself as a living case study. Here is my neck in the past, and here is my neck after training. And here is a picture of the widest neck I've ever seen in real life. There's really like three muscles that we're gonna focus on today. You've got your muscle in the front here called your platysma that connects your jaw all the way down to your collarbone area. We're not gonna talk about this one a ton. It's really used mostly for facial movements like looks-maxing and mewing. In the middle here, you've got your sternocleidomastoid. This one connects from about the middle area of your head all the way down to your clavicle. And then some of these exercises are gonna focus on the back of your neck or your trapezius. You may have heard about your traps before. Your trapezius is actually a huge muscle that goes all the way from the bottom of the back of your head, completely down your spine. So it should probably go without saying that your neck is a super delicate muscle in your body. So before you jump straight into weighted exercises, I'm gonna show you a couple stretches / body weight exercises that you can practice and warm up with before you work your way up to something heavier. So the first of these warm up exercises is gonna be called your neck flexion. The way I like to do this is I usually lay down on a bench at the gym, and I'll usually have my head just off at the end, so that way I can get a more full range of motion. Just making sure that I'm getting my head basically as far back as I like it, feel comfortable with, and then bringing it up to my chest. But making sure that I'm not engaging too much of my abs, because that's taken away from my neck exercise. If it helps in any way, you could even picture yourself as if you were behind a barricade. And let's say there's a sniper on the hill. And let's say you're trying to get a peek without getting instantly quick-scoped. You're gonna wanna be able to move your neck all the way up, and then we're gonna wanna move all the way down. And then after that, you're gonna do basically the opposite of what you just did. This one is called your neck extension, as opposed to what we were just doing, which was the neck flexion. You're gonna essentially flip around on the bench you were using, and you're gonna do that same kind of movement, but in the reverse way. Keep it in mind, we're not trying to get through this as quick as possible. We're just trying to get a nice, slow, even stretch with our neck all the way across. Nothing too crazy yet. And then super simple, our last warm-up exercise is gonna be our lateral flexion. You can again, just put your head at the edge of the bench, put a hand down on the ground, and then you're just gonna stretch that neck going from side to side, making sure you get that full range of motion. And then, once you've got all three of these, you can practice them while you're using your glider. Now that you've graduated from the body weight exercises, we're gonna move on to the exercises with weights. Now, I'm gonna be 100% honest, these feel really weird to do the first time you do it. So don't feel stupid when you're grabbing a weight and putting it to your forehead. These weighted exercises, they're gonna be super similar to those body weight exercises we just did. We're gonna have our flexion, our extension, and then our lateral flexion again. The main difference is gonna be that we are holding the weight to our head, and we're gonna be using that as extra weight to give us more tension on the muscle. In these videos, I'm not using anything to cover my head. This was mainly because they were super light weights and they were covered in rubber. If you need, you can use like a towel or something if you've got those metal plates. I've done that before. Again, for the flexion, you go to the edge of the bench. You're gonna put the weight on top of your forehead, and you're gonna practice bringing your chin to your chest. And then I'm sure you guys already know the drill at this point. For the extension, we're gonna put the weight on the back of our neck this time, and we're gonna be working that trapezius muscle we talked about. Just keeping our chin tucked in, bringing it down to our chest and back up. Nice slow movements. We're not going for a PR. And then this last one is the funky one. Also, we just got a dub. This one can be difficult depending on your height, where your center of mass is, if the bench is stable or not. And so, just be safe while you're doing it. You're gonna put the weight on the side of your neck like this, and just trying to focus on letting our neck do all the work. Getting that sternocleidomastoid involved, making sure we're getting that maximum amount of stretch on the muscle as we can. And there you go. There's 3 simple exercises that you can do to get that Peter Griffin Fortnite level neck. Now I know what some of you are thinking. Max, in the Fortnite promotional video, he drank that expired slurp juice. Well, I actually have a solution for you. We may not have slurp juice, but we do have bum juice. This pre-workout is honestly awesome. You can use my code Maximus for 10% off if you want. And go get some for yourself at rawnutrition.com.
Holy crap, I'm in Fortnite! Oh my gosh, this is so